Keys are heavy in my palm tonight, watching shadows crawl across the floor. I'm tracing every crack and line of light before I turn the handle on the door. We said the words that couldn't be unsaid. The silence now is louder than the fight. I'm memorizing how you turn your head before I disappear into the night. Let me stand here for a second, just a breath, to remember how your heart sounds through your chest. I'm memorizing every inch of skin before the cold and lonely sets back in. It's a long walk to the life I used to know, and the wind is picking up, starting to blow. I need to keep this version of us trapped. One last look before I go back. The coat out holds the shape of who we were. Your winter scarf is tangled up with mine. Everything is bled into a stir. Or maybe later and we'll be just fine. I won't take the pictures from the wall. I'll leave the hollow spaces for the dust. It's harder watching everything just fall than admitting there is nothing left to trust. So let me stand here for a second, just a breath, to remember how your heart sounds through your chest. I'm memorizing every inch of skin before the cold and lonely sets back in. It's a long walk to the life I used to know, and the wind is picking up, starting to blow. I need to keep this version of us trapped. One last look before I go back. Back to the house that doesn't feel like home. Back to the dial tone on the phone. Back to the person I was before you. The one who didn't know what love could do. I'm stepping off the edge of what we made into the parts of me that started to fade. More second, just one more before I go back. Before I go back. Before I go The silence in this kitchen is a heavy kind of weight. I'm watching shadows lengthen as the evening turns to late. Your keys are on the counter, right beside the wooden door, where they won't be picked up by your hand anymore. I thought we had a lifetime, or at least a few more years, but the maps we drew together have been blurred away by tears. I'm reaching for a reason, but the air is getting cold, and there's nothing left to the glass, just the sound of minutes ticking as the seasons start to pass. I'm folding up the letters that I never meant to send, accepting that the story finally reached the very end. So this is my last word to you, since forever didn't quite come true. I'm letting go of every hope I held inside my chest, giving all the what ifs and the maybes a rest. It's a quiet kind of ending, a soft and only blue. And goodbye is my last word to you. Just a name I used to pray, just a face that's moved away. Goodbye, goodbye. The rain is tracing patterns on the glass. I watch the minutes turn to hours as they pass. You're sitting inches away, yet miles from reach, with 1,000 lessons that you'll never teach. I see the shadow deepening in your eyes, the silent echoes of our hushed goodbyes. I'm reaching out into the dark, trying to find a single spark, but you've pulled the curtains, closed the door. I don't know who you are anymore. Please tell me your heart, just give me a sign. Is there still a place where your soul meets mine? Don't leave me drifting in this hollow space, searching for a memory in your frozen face. If the love is fading, if the fire is cold, tell me the truth, 'cause you're scared to hold. Please tell me your heart. Please tell me your heart. The dinner's cold, the table's set for two, but there's a heavy weight between me and you. I ask a question, you just turn away, saving the words that you're too tired to say. Is it a mistake I made or a dream you lost? I'm counting up the tears and the heavy cost. I'd rather have the storm than this quiet ache. I'd rather feel it bend than see it finally break. Just whisper the secret, just give me the pain. Anything is better than this endless rain. Please tell me your heart, just give me a sign. Is there still a place where your soul meets mine? Don't leave me drifting in this hollow space, searching for a memory in your frozen face. just yesterday. The house is loud with the sound of a nun. I'm still counting shadows one by one. I reach for your hand when the dreams get deep, but I wake to a promise I couldn't keep. It's a hollow kind of heavy in my chest, a heart that's beating but can't find rest. Oh, this is the you've already taught. There's a space in the bed where the cold settles in, and I don't know where I and you begin. I'm not looking for reasons, I'm not looking for blame, but every quiet corner still whispers your name. How do I unlearn the way that you breathe? How do I stay when you had to leave? Oh, this is the silence of the hall, just a lost love after all you. Yeah, just a lost love. In this hallway has a weight. It's heavy like the words you never say. I'm chasing every crack along the ceiling just to find a way to numb the feeling of watching you decide to drift away. I used to find my shelter in your arms, but now the very touch of you is cold. It's the way you look right through me, like a story that's been told and left out in the rain to turn to mold. You make me hurt in ways I can't explain, like a steady rhythmic drumming of the pain. I'm holding on to shadows of the person that I knew, while I'm losing every piece of me to you. It's a hollow kind of breaking deep inside my chest. You make me hurt, and I can't find no rest. Your shoes are by the door where they've always been, but I don't know the heart that lives within. We're sitting at the table inches apart, but there's 1,000 miles of desert in your heart, and I'm the only one who's losing skin. I'd rather you just scream and let it out than give me all this quiet, all this doubt, because the bruises turning purple, turning blue, and every shade that reminds me of you. You're the hand that held me up, then let me fall, and now I'm learning how to breathe against the wall. your side of the bed, replaying the bitter things that we never should have said. I kept my heart open when I saw the cracks appear, choosing to stay when the exit was perfectly clear. Now I'm just a witness to a fire gone cold, holding on to stories that have already been told. It's a heavy kind of silence, the kind that weighs a ton. I'm still waiting for a battle that's already been won by someone else, somewhere far from here, while I'm drowning in the memory of having you near. Oh, this stupid love of us, it's a house made of glass, watching every moment turn into the past. We built it on a promise that was never meant to keep. Now I'm waking up in tears while you're fast asleep. It's a beautiful ruin, a cycle we can't trust, just a hollow, aching remains of us, just a stupid love of us. You left your old jacket hanging by the front door, a reminder of the person you aren't anymore. I told my friends I'm fine, that I'm moving on slow, but I'm still checking the porch light, hoping you'll show. It's a special kind of foolish to want what's gone, to keep humming the melody when the music is done. We weren't victims of timing or a twist of cruel fate. We were just two people who learned how to love late. I'd do it all over, the hurt and the blame, just to hear you call out my name, even if it ends in the same thick dust of this reckless, desperate, stupid love of us. Oh, this stupid love of us, it's a house made of glass, watching every moment turn into the past. We built it on a promise that was never meant to keep. Now I'm waking up in tears while you're fast asleep. It's a beautiful ruin, a cycle we can't trust, just a hollow, aching remains of just a stupid love of us. Oh, stupid love of us. Just a stupid. Why do I still miss the weight of it? The empty space where you used to sit. Yeah, it was stupid. And I'm still here, loving us. I take the seat you left behind, tracing patterns on the floor, trying to find the peace of mind that walked right out the bedroom door. The house is full of open space, but I stay tucked within the lines of every dream and every place, where your memory still reclines. I don't move the chairs, I don't change the view, I'm just breathing in the air that used to belong to you. I live in your shadow, dark and deep, in the secret promises you didn't keep. I'm the echo of a heart that's gone, waiting for a light that won't come on. I could step into the blue, but I'd rather be a part of you, even if it's just a shade you cast, living in a love that couldn't last. Your name is written in the dust, upon the shelf where we were young. I've kept the secrets and the trust. sticking on the wall. But time is something I ignore. I'm waiting for your steps to fall across the threshold of the door. Some people tell me I should leave, that the cold will settle in my bones. But there's a comfort when I grieve in the only home I've ever known. I'm not lost, I'm just staying small to fit the shape you left against the wall. I'm tracing the outlines where you used to stay, the hollow in the pillow, the shadows in the gray. I found a folded letter tucked deep inside a drawer. It's a version of us that doesn't live here anymore. Now the silence is a way that I can't seem to live, watching every memory start to blur and drift. I'm staring at the door like you're walking through it soon, counting every heartbeat in this empty, quiet room. I'd trade 1,000 tomorrows just to go back to the night before we let the fire burn out of our sight. And I wanna start again, right back at the name, before the bitter words, before we learn to blame. I wanna find the spark before it turns to ash, to stop the clock from ticking, to prevent the final crash. Can we undo the ending? Can we rewrite the pen? I don't wanna move on, I wanna start again. The rain against the window is the only sound I hear. It's washing out the traces of when I had you near. I see you in the hallway, I hear you on the stairs, but I'm just chasing echoes and whispers of our prayers. We grew so far apart while we were lying side by side. Now there's an ocean between us that I can't seem to ride. Is it too late to be strangers who haven't met yet, to lose the heavy burden of every deep regret? If I could wipe the slate, if I could clear the view, I'd spend every second just finding my way back to you. Because I wanna start again, right back at the name, before the bitter words, before we learn to blame. I wanna find the spark before it turns to ash, to stop the clock from ticking, to prevent the final crash. Can we undo the ending? Can we rewrite the pen? I don't wanna move on, but time is blurring every single trace. We used to speak in whispers through the night. Now I can't even find the words to fight. It's like a heavy curtain's been pulled down, and I'm just drifting, waiting here to drown. I think I finally lost my feeling. I'm staring at a blank and empty ceiling. The ache that used to pull me under has turned into a quiet, distant wonder. I don't feel the sting, I don't feel the burn. I've reached the point of no return. It's not the heartbreak, it's the hollow path where even shadows cannot follow. A path where even shadows cannot follow. I saw your name flash on my phone today. I didn't feel the need to look away. No sudden jump, no tightening in my chest. Just a weary heart finally at rest. We built a fire we thought would never end, but now I'm looking at a stranger, not a friend. The memory of us is just a faded page, a bird that's forgotten how to feel its cage. Is it better to hurt or to feel nothing at all? To keep the debris or to clear out the hall? I waited for the tears, but they never came. I've forgotten the rhythm of calling your name. The numbness is a cold and quiet grace, a slow erasure of your every trace. I think I finally lost my feelings. I'm staring at a blank and empty ceiling. The ache that used to pull me under has turned into a quiet, distant wonder. I don't feel the sting, I don't feel the burn. I've reached the point of no return. It's not the heartbreak, it's the hollow, a path where even shadows cannot follow. A path where even shadows cannot follow. Nothing's broken, nothing's wrong. I've just been in the dark too long. The pulse is gone, the air is thin. I'm letting all the nothing in. Lost my feeling, yeah, lost it all. The silence in the hallway is a different kind of loud. I'm tracing every shadow, trying to find a way back out. The pictures in the drawer are gathering a layer of dust. I'm learning how to breathe again without the weight of us. Everyone keeps asking if I do it all the same, if I go back to the night before I ever knew your name. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't tear my soul apart, or that I don't feel every fracture in the middle of my heart. The ending was a landslide, a slow and bitter death. But even with the salt in every tear, I don't regret. No, I don't regret a single second of it yet. No, I don't regret. No, I don't regret. Yeah. We were never built for staying, we were meant to burn away like a color in the evening that the winter turns to gray. You left a map of bruises on the places where we met, and 100 different memories I haven't finished yet. It's a hollow kind of freedom, walking through these empty rooms. But I'd rather have the memory than to never know the bloom. 'Cause I'd be lying if I said it didn't tear my soul apart, or that I don't feel every fracture in the middle of my heart. The ending was a landslide, a slow and bitter death. But even with the salt in every tear, I don't regret. No, I don't regret a single second of it yet. No, I don't regret. No, I don't regret. They say time is like a river that'll wash the feelings clean, but I'm still standing in the water somewhere in between the version of me then and the person I've become. I'm not sorry for the damage, I'm just sorry that we're done.